Good afternoon, happy Sunday. Thank you all for being here today. This is the first edition of Develop with Britt. Today's topic is mindset around health consciousness and what you can do with your body and how you can improve it with what you put in. So with that being said, here I have one of my dear friends here, NonezKidd. They are a local artist here in Alabama, and also not they're only a local artist that we met through music. We found out we have the same passion and love for food, and not only food, but what it helps us do when we eat it correctly. And so I would like to share with you, first and foremost, I want to take the time to introduce the esteemed guests here. We're in their household today. Look at their beautiful art. This should let you know that they're a
great kid crib. We call it the kid crib, y'all. The kid crib.
Yes, indeed, we are. Yeah. And I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you so much for welcoming me to your home today.
For sure.
You know, I've been here a few times now, actually. Yeah. So the first few times I came here, we just, met mainly through music.
Right over there in the stew.
Yeah. Right over there in the stew.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a great place to be. Where you can really express yourself. I've been able to do such
and be your own person.
That's right. Be your own person. In here for sure every single day. I see it throughout not just your decor, but the way you approach life every day. And I'm very grateful I've met you.
I appreciate that. Yeah,
you definitely brought a perspective of things that I need to be more aware of. And I think that's very kind when you're just being yourself.
Yeah.
So always continue to be you.
And for Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Guys too.
And so one of the things that I'm excited about our conversation was the fact that we both have a mindset for a clean, excuse me,
it happens.
through a clean health style, health lifestyle. And because of that clean lifestyle, we are here today sharing this topic, just about, plant-based eating and basically being a fruitarian, a vegan, a vegetarian, and that mindset of how, whatever label you choose, or if you don't eat, change the label. Just being able to be who you are and how you identify with food and how you process it. And that's mainly what I would like to share here today. First and foremost, I would love for the people to get to know who you are as an individual, and then we can dive in deep into all the delicious food that we can talk about. So with that being said, share a little bit about, tell me more about your music. I've seen you perform, and most people say you have a alternative rap, and I encourage it highly. Most individuals would love to hear the rage, the anger, but it's also passion at the same time. So tell me a little bit more about that.
It's honestly everything that I do. It's all very natural. So I call my music. I'm somebody, I don't like labels for real, but like they are helpful in certain certain aspects. So if I had to, the closest I could get to putting my music somewhere is experimental. It's very experimental, because with every single song that I'm doing, like no song sounds like the next song unless it was intentionally done like that. You feel me? Because number one, I'm making my own beats. I'm recording myself, and I'm mixing and doing all those things. But like even how I make my beats, I'm making the beats to the lyrics. And so the lyrics are coming from somewhere deep, somewhere, whatever emotional state that I was going through at the moment. You feel me? So that's why every single song may sound different. Like sometimes I'm in a more chill mood. Sometimes I'm in a more raging mood. Sometimes it's more conscious, more metaphysical. Like, you feel me? Like, so it's like, so it switches up, and that's why I say experimental. Because sometimes when I start something, I don't even know where it's going. It's like I just kind of get the intuition, and it starts with me writing down my feelings, whatever I'm feeling authentically in that moment. That's why it's so raw, it's so natural, it's so deep, because it's like literally what I was experiencing. And that literally me writing down my thoughts, it turns into a song, whether I intended to or not. Usually I'm not intending for it to turn into a song, but like I started to read it back, like, oh shit, like this is music, and I hear the music in it. Then I take that and I go to making the beat. I make the music that I hear in the song, so I make the beat to the lyrics. You feel me? Like, and that's how I get my music pretty much.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
You know, I always start with the beat, to be honest with you.
And that's what a lot of people do it the other way around. I've been learning though, like there are people who do it the same way I do. They make the they have the lyrics first and they make the beat to the lyrics. But normally, like, or more average people, they have the beat first and then they find the lyrics to the beat.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, because I've always, me personally, I would take the time to work on the beat first, and then I would just kind of make up whatever lyrics.
Yeah.
But then as I, you know, transitioned and started working with you more, it became easier to just be able to put out my lyrics without feeling like they have to be tied to such bass, such snares, such things to kind of sound like such different things. So and it's being able to express myself lately. A lot
I love that. I actually love that for real. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It was nice.
Yeah.
You know, I've actually been inspired a lot by you and what you do as just being authentic and just being more mindful and self-aware of how you move within your intentions every day. And you know, some people are not intentional in their actions when it comes to that. You know? And so it can be difficult.
And I'm intentional. Everything I do is intentional. Sometimes it can even make my head hurt, but like literally it has to be done. It has to be done.
Right. No, it really does, you know.
And
I feel like sometimes we can overthink, and once we finally put into action and then it comes into the result of the song and we're just like, we feel the expression finally being released that we were holding on to. It's very therapeutic. Right. You know, and you know, people really resonate with that, you know? And I feel like that's one of the reasons why you have become so popular in our community with being able to get more shows, more aspects, because people hear you. They actually hear you versus,
they feel it.
You know, and then the beat is something that people are not used to.
Right.
And so it's like, okay, you actually have to listen to that too. Yeah. You know, and so I've been very much enjoyed it, you know, because I've heard every, you know, different aspect of it, you know, from the loudspeakers at the open mic to the, you know, one in your actual car when we were going to play basketball. You know, and like actually hearing the sound and then coming in and experiencing it with you making beats together. And we were just having fun, having a good time, just trying to just whip up something.
Type shit.
You know? So it's been really great developing this friendship with you and just learning a lot, you know, even though, because to be honest with you, when I moved here, I had no intention of, you know, networking with people and building such avenues where I could connect like that, right? But once I set my sights on that, it's like I attracted such people.
Yes,
and
exactly.
When I got introduced to you, at first I just thought you were cool off your look in general, right? You know, you're a whole vibe alone, right? You're cool just from being cool on your own, you know? You know, you have a sort of personality. Your personality presents to your
clothes. It's not just the looks. It
presents to your clothes. It's not just, you know, oh, I'm here, I'm Fashion Nova, this and that type stuff. It's really like, I actually just like all these things, and I like all of them paired together.
You feel me? That's really it. That's really it. Like, a lot of, people tell me all the time, and I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. They be like, you, but I be like, like, you feel me? Like, cause like I'm just being me. I'm just doing me. You feel me? Like,
yes, exactly.
Like
people want to be as free as such. You know, they want to have such aesthetic. But they don't put in the mindset and achieve such. They'd rather see it than be it.
I feel that.
You know?
I definitely grew up like again. Like I didn't just wake up. Like I'm from Detroit. I didn't just wake up and be able to do all of these things. Course, like I started from the trenches, beyond the mud type shit. Like so, I had to literally climb. It's been time. I wish I had, you know, the stuff that I got now. Like and like I literally had to work my way. Like I had to work and fight and go through this and go through that and all these different to finally get to where I'm at now. Like you feel me? So it's like. That's probably another reason why I look at it differently, or like how I wear it differently. Like this is something very genuine. Like, and I'm not just putting it on just to put it on. Like this is it's a story. Like this is a story. And you gotta like, not to say you gotta start from the beginning, but you gotta kind of understand me to know that this ain't just something that I'm just doing just because. Like it's something that's deep to me. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Facts.
And that's reasonable. You know, because at the end of the day, it's not for anybody else to understand.
Facts. Yeah.
You know, it's for you to understand. It's for you to get.
Exactly.
You know, and if other people get it, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not for them.
Living in a world that you can't help but to be perceived. Yes. You feel me? But that's why I don't do labels, because I'm not going to help you perceive me in any type of way. Perceive me as you will. Use your own prerogative, your own free will, because whatever you perceive me as is not going to change my reality.
Yes.
And that's it.
Exactly. Yeah. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why I did want to have a conversation with you, because you know, at the end of the day, there's so many things that we can do to implement the best life and the best structure, and to be able to really have it not just be an idea, but it's a routine in your life. It's a fact. It's a habit in your life. It's something that you actually can do. And some people come to me, they're like, Brittany, you do so many things, and I'm like, why is that a negative?
Right. Yeah.
You know, because the way they say it, it seems like it's an insult. But they say that as also as a compliment.
It's like they don't know. It's again, but that's their own confusion. You feel me? That has nothing to do with you. Everything to do with them.
Exactly.
That's how I look at it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, because I get excited that we have so many activities that people have access to, but they aren't aware of it. And that's one of the things that I want to do with this channel, is bring that, you know, Alabama, yes, they have their negative, as people say, right?
Right.
But I came here skeptical. I'm not from the area. I'm not raised here, born here.
Same, yeah.
But I've come here to love here, and I've learned that this community is grateful. It's very kind people. They have their Southern hospitality. They want to have a nice, good time. They're like-minded individuals that still love music, love art, love food, just love having a good time. And definitely, the history should not stop anybody from doing that. And that's what I've been grateful to experience. And being able to be in such a nook of a corner, in such a coffee shop, such a bar, where you get to be somewhere once a week to just express yourself. I'm so grateful for that environment.
Facts.
And the fact that I didn't know it was there when I just walked into a space that was just a bicycle shop.
That's true,
That was in the back. That
actually, I damn near remember the first time you walked in there. Like, I remember that shit. That's crazy.
Yes, I had a good time because we got introduced a few days prior to each other. And then I went to the actual open mic night. And I was like, I know someone.
I think, did I invite you? Did I tell you about it? Or
I think our mutual friend.
A mutual friend did. It's a small world. Like, you feel me?
Exactly.
But you see Hilltop be popping. You feel me? Like,
it does.
For the ones who it's for. You feel me?
Yes. It's for.
Because it's definitely it's an intricate community. Like, it's a very special community for sure. Like, even how I came across it, like, I'm glad that I did. But when I came here, I didn't know nobody. Like, except for my family, the cousins that I have here. Like, but I happened to cross this place. Like, I didn't just, but I found Technical Earth first, the studio. I found Rob. And then Rob, I was recording with Rachel as my engineer. And she told me about Hilltop open mics. And that's how I found out about Hilltop.
Hey, that's excellent. Okay, I was just gonna say, what was your journey like when you discovered your first open mic that time?
It was, so honestly, when she first told me, like, I didn't go right away. Like, I had waited a little bit. And then, like, but eventually I'm like, let me go see what this about. Cause, like, literally, again, like, I was already making music at that time, but, like, I wasn't in any type of communities. Like, I was just basically working and surviving, really, because I came here in survival mode. It's like, I was on a grind for real. I was hustling. I was damn near 3 jobs. I was trapping. I was doing all type of shit. You feel me? So, like, but eventually, like, I'm like, I do want to go see what this is about. Like, and I wasn't even going with the intention, like, oh, I'm going to go and find a community and this and that. Like, that just ended up happening along the way. Like, but the first time that I went, like, I didn't go and I didn't start performing the first time. I was, like, observing, seeing what this space is about. And I seen, like people, it's real cool. Like, especially in the performances that I did see, I'm like, oh, yeah, I like this. And eventually, I kept going back after that. And eventually, I'm like, fuck it. Like, let me get up there. And I did. I got up there. I did my shit. And at that point, I had already, like, introduced myself to a couple people. Some people introduced themselves to me. Like, and so I had known a couple people, like, you know, to an extent. And, like, and I was like, I felt more comfortable getting on the mic. And so that's how it started. And boom, I got on the mic, and everybody was like, damn, like,
I'm sure.
like that's what you feel me? Like, and then it just went from there. It went from there.
That's awesome.
And I'm a regular now, so that speaks for itself.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I've heard nothing but rave introductions every single time you went up. You know, like,
That's
speaking
good.
from the heart every single time people introduced you.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, and then that was like, okay, if Kid is going up, I gotta go up after them. And so every time you would sign up, that was like, okay, I'm gonna go sign up now.
Type shit,
I was like, all right, it's time.
Yeah.
I'm like, Kid ain't signing up, I'm not signing up.
Really?
Not initially.
Yeah.
But eventually I did, as I got used to it more, getting used to it, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go up no matter what. And then this past few months, I've been sharing more of my spoken word versus just my couple little tracks.
I've been liking that a lot.
Thank
you.
Sure. Thank you.
Especially like that shit's I'm not grown, or I'm the grown.
Yeah,
like, I'm too grown for this shit. Yeah, that shit hit. Look,
thank you.
I can feel the emotion and all the shit you've been reading, like all of your poetry, like, and then especially with the music going on in the back, like that's a nice touch, real nice touch. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I just wanted to be able to. I've always loved writing, and I think I've ever really shared that with you. Like, I've shared that I love writing music, but in general, like as a kid, I would have stories written like about random stuff, like for page after page.
No, you didn't tell me that.
Like, I love doing those things, and so it just like it was a knack for me to be able to be like, okay, Brittany, if you want to express yourself, Jamila mentioned one day this is like therapy for us as well.
Definitely.
And so I went up there and I was like,
definitely.
Okay, this is a chance for me to say things that I feel like that will allow me to be able to express myself and maybe help someone else throughout their day as well. And just be able to kind of do such in the aspect that's fun. And then people were like, wow, at the end. And I'm just like, thanks. Because my heart was pounding the whole time.
No, it's definitely like, that don't go away. Like, no matter how often, especially me, and people can't tell, but like, I'm a very anxious person. Like, you can't, like, look at the fuck, you feel me? Like, I'm a very, I carry that shit very well. You feel me? But that's our purpose. That's why I call myself light body. Light born into darkness, meant to illuminate it. You feel me? Like, we're here to make people feel things. We have all of these experiences that we went through, but none of them are in vain. None of them were in vain. You feel me? They were meant to share these things, express these things. Like, we're artists because we have something in us that we need to get out. You feel me? And that thing, like, it may be similar to what a lot of other people have too, and they need to hear that. They need to feel that. They need to see, oh, I'm not alone in this shit. Like there are people out here who are going through very similar. They've been through that darkness, and look at them. You feel me? It's like that gives people encouragement and power that like they can do that shit too. You feel me? And that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing.
And it really is, and that's why as we got to know each other, we bonded originally off of music, and then it transitioned to we both learned that we eat the same things, but then I learned that you have a different perspective on it that is.
I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it.
You broke it.
It's okay. I can play with it like this now.
That's right. As long as you got the band still.
What did you say? Yeah.
But yeah, I was saying that in those aspects, we discovered that I'm a vegetarian. I eat more vegan life, but I would love to transition to just being a full-on fruitarian and just being able to. The terminology of all these words is just so big to me sometimes, but really, I just want to be able to just know that I'm eating things that are benefiting me the way that we should have, in the full garden that we should have.
Right.
No matter how you consume it, if you still even eat meat, maybe you can eat in different cleaner aspects of it for yourself. But I personally no longer consume those things, and I haven't actually going on 5 years now, going on since 2021.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing this yourself?
I've been plant-based, what I am now. Plant-based / like, I could say I'm fruitarian because like 85% of my diet is fruits. Like, but that other 15% is legumes, so chickpeas and lentils and quinoa, things of that nature. I just started back eating rice, but like only very particular, like brown rice, black rice, things like that, wild rice. Red rice. It's a lot of types of rice.
There's so many rices.
Yeah, but I just don't eat white rice. I don't eat white rice. It's a long list of things that I don't eat, but we're not gonna get into that yet. But how long have I been doing it? This particularly, like, it's going on 3 years. Okay. But before I was plant-based, I was pescatarian. Okay. And I was pescatarian since my first year of college, so that was 2017. Okay. 2017, so almost 10 years ago. And before I was pescatarian, so this is everything where I'm at now. Like it happened in stages. Like I didn't just go from here to here. Same. You feel me? Like it happened progressively over years. Like the very first thing I stopped eating, it was pork, and I stopped that when I was 9 years old. So like, I was very young when I became conscious of like I would learn certain things and boom, and I would literally adjust right away, adjust accordingly. I didn't care about none of that. After I heard what and I'm good. You feel me? And it started with pork, but also I've always been a conscious like I've always been one to read labels. So even when I stopped eating pork, so certain ingredients I would stay away from. High fructose corn syrup was the biggest one, was the main one. So anytime I would look at the ingredients, anytime I seen anything with high fructose corn syrup, put it back right away. Put it back. I had one exception. That one exception was Sprite.
I ain't even mad at it.
You feel me? Yeah, that was my one downfall. Like even that though, I stopped drinking that eventually too. Right. But again, even before I became pescatarian, how I became pescatarian, like it's like I already stopped eating pork since I was 9, so a couple years and gone by since then, and then I stopped eating red meats basically. So the beef and the whatever other meat is red, I don't even be knowing about meat no more. Like, but the red shit, I was only eating chicken and turkey, pretty much, just white meat type shit. But then I'm like, I would see too much. Like I would see and it would make me think, and I'm like, this shit is nasty. Like it's literally like, and not to like, you feel me? Because I don't impose, I don't want to talk, but you feel me? But this is my personal experience. Like, and I would literally I got to the point where I just felt so icked out about it. I'm like, and I just realized like, these are body parts, like these are an animal's body parts, and these animals, they eat things, so they got all types of shit, don't know what, they got all this, and then and I'm seeing this shit being cooked, and you seeing all this stuff coming out of it, I'm like, honestly, I'm good on all that, you feel me? So even the chicken and turkey, I'm like, I done stopped eating, I might stop eating this shit too, and and boom, that's how I became pescatarian, you feel me? But even after I was pescatarian for maybe, that was my first year of college, so 2017. I was pescatarian up until 3 years ago. Okay. So that's whatever the math is. 23, so 5 years. Okay. Yeah, I'm a math person. Like, what the hell? So I was pescatarian for 5 years.
You don't know numbers. You gotta play dumb right now. We doing small.
I'm not trying to. But yeah, for 5 years I was eating just fish and but also as I was eating less of these ingredients, less of these meat products and stuff like that, more, again, it first started off with high fructose corn syrup, but then more and more ingredients I would be conscious of it. So anything that had these certain ingredients in it, I would not eat. I've always been a semi-healthy eater, not as healthy as I am now, but I was the one always, I ate a lot of nuts, I didn't care for a whole lot of candy, didn't care for a whole lot of junk food, didn't care for a whole lot of shit like that. And so boom, so I was pescatarian for the 5 years, and then I was the fish, because I thought the fish was safe, but then the same thing though, these are crazy animals. They're eating they're eating things. They have things in their system. They live in these certain environments. A lot of the environments they live in are not great environments, because they're literally fostered to be fed to humans, so they're fostered in a certain way, and those, if you really get into it, that shit is not,
it's not real no more anyway.
That's another conversation, you feel me? But yes, that, but also it's just dirty. And these are things, and then we take that, and I'm putting it, this is what I was thinking, I'm putting that inside of my body. I'm like, why? I just start, why? You feel me? And eventually it got to a point, it didn't make sense. So boom, I stopped eating that shit. And then I stopped eating any animal products, because all of it just started to just gross me out a little bit. And I did, people be stuck on cheese. I was stuck on, I loved cream cheese, or I liked it a lot. I'm gonna say I liked it a lot, because these things don't love you back. So I liked it a lot. I liked, different stuff like that. But eventually I had to realize these are animal byproducts. You feel me? This, if you really want to get into what these things are, yeah, I'm good on that too. You feel me? And that's how I came into this plant-based journey. That's how I got on what I'm on now. Right. You feel me? And,
that's good. You know, it's true though. People still hear these things and still consume them.
Of course,
you know,
they will.
And
they like, ooh, I love me some chicken puss. Ooh, I love you. Like that's what they be saying. Look, I'm like, that's cool.
No way
that's
we fall
cool.
out because really,
cool,
that's exactly what the terms are. That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's look. It's for who it's for. For me, it's not. Yeah, and so
I agree.
You feel me? I don't impose. I don't do anything. If that's, again, I'm all about be your own person. You feel me? So if that's what you want to do, that's your prerogative, your free will, your whatever.
Absolutely.
Like, and a lot of people don't even know what they're getting into, and that's another thing. Like, I grew up seeing like all these different diseases. I have people dying from certain things. Both of my grandmothers died from cancer. You feel me? So it's like once you learn the why behind it, like the certain factors that are contributing to these things, like that made me even more like, oh, like y'all really got me fucked up, and y'all got my people fucked up too. You feel me? And that's why, that's where light body comes from. Like light body is like eating in alignment, like eating your proper diet basically, and our proper diet is the things that comes from the light, from the sun, things that are grown in the sun. Like that's why I eat a lot of fruits, eat a lot of vegetables, eat a lot of those things. Like, and it also it's your consciousness as well, like being able to even do these things because of what you know. Exactly. Like it's all in alignment, but again, not a lot of people are in the knowing, and even if they are, they still choose to do otherwise. So it's like,
yes. And that's why I'm here today, to share that these are things that are easier than you think it is. You know, it's just the willing to have the commitment to, you know, they always say your body is a temple.
Yes,
treat it as such. And that stuck to me all my life, you know, like with certain things, you know, watching my family go through diseases as well as diverticulitis, you know, asthma, being diabetic, you know, being overweight, you know, experiencing all these different things that as a child watching the people I care for go through them, I was already like, I personally do not want that to experience myself. I don't want these things, you know, happening to me. So I would be more aware of like, okay, all right, so here's what I can do. Maybe if I eat a less portion of, I won't be able to feel as heavy of, as sleepy of, you know, and just be more mindful of those consumptions, you know, because I mean, I still ate all those things, you know. I mean, goodness, I was tearing up frog legs and thinking they taste like chicken.
The type shit, just,
you know, there's different things that we were raised upon that was really our culture, and just wondering.
And that's,
you know, my dad still makes fun of me now. He's all like, you still eat that grass?
Of course,
you know? Like,
they won't ever stop.
And I'm just like, well, I'm going to survive when you can't handle eating that grass. You know what I mean? I've been eating long enough to be all right. You know?
And that's like my dad to say, look, I done told this man 1,000 million times. And still, every time he see me, so he like, you really don't eat meat no more? I'm like, Dad, like how many times I got to tell you? Like, bro, like, no. Like, I definitely don't. But one thing I do want to address, though, is like, it's not, I mean, it can be easy. It's depending on how you look at it and how, like, if you know your purpose and you know the why. But for the most part, I won't sell this life as like, oh, it's very easy to do this. Like, but that's the thing, though. Not everything, things are not meant to be easy. And if you're constantly doing the easy things, then, like, the easy diseases are going to find you. Like, you have to be willing to do the hard things. Otherwise, life is going to make things hard for you regardless. If you choose to do the hard things, then you won't have to go through like things that you're not choosing to go through. You feel me? Like you have more control over your body, the thing that I haven't been sick, and since I started doing this, I've not been sick in 3 years. And I don't plan on getting sick. I'm not going to be sick at all because of the way that I eat, the way that I take care of myself. Sickness is not natural. We're not supposed to get sick. Like that's not a natural. That comes from the things that we put into our body that's not supposed to be in our body. Our bodies can't break it down, can't process it, so it stores it here, stores it there, and eventually that is basically poison. It builds up, and it starts to come. It gets to a point where it starts to come out of us, and whatever that looks like, they say it's this or it's that. They have different diseases or names for all these different diseases, but it's all stemming from the same things. They also tell you that it runs in our families, like. Not necessarily. I don't go because I haven't done the research on that, but for the most part, like it's not even that. It's the fact that our families, like it's like a culture thing. They eat the same things. Like you've been eating. This generation was eating the same thing as this generation, and this generation. Like y'all are eating the same things, so y'all are getting the same diseases. Like this is not like if you were to change that around. Like I have cancer. Like people say cancer runs in my family. Like, no, my elders have gotten cancer, but I'm not going to get cancer. Because, and that's another reason why I stopped smoking too, like tobacco especially, like, because that plays a part as well.
Sure.
But the food for sure is also a very big part of that. And that's why look, this is a war. We're at war. This is warfare, real war. You feel me? And it's been going on, it's still going on. War is not just people outside shooting each other and this and that in different countries. Like, that's, no, the real war is this.
Yes.
Like, and so I know who I am. I know y'all not getting me. Like, y'all were getting me before. That's because I didn't know, and my parents were, you feel me? I didn't know, but once I knew, y'all got me fucked up.
Yes.
And boom, I'm on what I'm on now, and it's not touching me. None of that.
Yes.
You feel me?
And we're too much in the age of information now, to where there's so much knowledge now. There's no reason why you can't educate yourself on a better lifestyle, on how you want to live your life and have a productive, reproductive system, like, to be able to be actually produce the things that you're supposed to be going through. Like, you know, we're not supposed to be losing our hair, losing our teeth, all these things happening to us. I mean, I just saw a video talking about this girl got a pop-in veneers. What are you doing? You know, that's not influencing. It's not influence losing our teeth and taking them out and popping in fake ones.
But that's a lot of, it's a lot of influence, it's a lot of programming. That's why people, even if they do have the information, they still, because it's programming. These things are deeply ingrained in people's brains. Like, they teach us these things from a very young age. They teach you 3 meals a day. They teach you milk, protein, this, that. Like, they teach you, and that all of that, if you learn as you, like, that's misinformation. And that's part of the war. The war, that's what they're doing to us, to literally keep us out of our power. Yes. Like, because that's what's going to bring the ways people be eating, the ways, because of what they know or what they've been taught or all these different things. Like, that's what's fucking you up. And they're making money off of it on the other side. They don't care about your health. They don't care about the fact that, all your elders then died from this and passed away from that. Like, they don't care about none of that. They care about the bottom line type shit. You feel me? So it's like, that's why it's, bro. And it pisses me off, because it's but it's like, I can only do what I can do, and I'm not going to stress about what's not in my control. Yes, exactly. You feel me? But these people, they know, but they still choose otherwise. But it's like, it's their programming, it's their conditioning. And until they have the power, because they do have the power, until they realize that and actually overcome those things and unlearn and to put the work in to do that, like, it's going to continue how it's been. Yes. Like, and that's it sucks to watch, but it's like, what can you do besides what I'm already doing? You feel me? What you're already doing. Like,
And that's one of the things that I just want to be an implement in the community that can educate on that and help people just take the steps to do such, and transition slowly, however means it will, to where they can finally be able to convert to where they understand that it's for their best interest, not just because it's the new latest trend, or it's the new, people have been on this for probably several centuries before I was born, but it was information that was not shared well enough to where everyone has access to it. And so it's a matter of just being able to have these conversations that allow us to be able to really learn for things for fun. Like, I'm a student of life. I want to be able to understand certain many things that can really implement this. I mean, just today I brought in that little mullein leaf that I'll get to show here a little bit later. Right. Yeah. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, and it's so nice. It is. And it's a real soft too. For helping your lungs. It also can help you in tending to your own wounds. Like, there's so much things that nature can do for us that you can grow in your own backyard. And you can just grow it on your windowsill.
That's where it all started.
It's just a matter of putting into your own self. Like, when you cook your own food, right? And you be like smacking from that, right? Just imagine if you grew everything, and then cooked it, and put it into your body. You think you would? I would pass out probably from how just the thought of it.
That's what I do, though.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
And so, with that being said, that's what she does, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to take the time to venture into the refrigerator and really dive deep into what we're here about, this plant-based lifestyle, on how you can go out there and find these daily products that will benefit you throughout your body, not only through fruit, veggies, but there's also tinctures, and there's natural herbs, and gosh, just so many ways that you can fuel
Yes.
your body in the best way.
Yes.
So, with that being said,
Wait, before we do get started though,
yeah.
I wanted to know
yes.
that you're only, when we get to this fridge, y'all gonna see in a minute, but it's only fruit in there because I'm currently only eating fruit for like, so that's why I guess I am a fruitarian, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm only eating fruit for really for however long as I feel like doing it, honestly. And for eating fruit, drinking juices, fruit juices, you feel me? So like, so you won't see any vegetables or things of that nature in there. But yeah, that's my little
Okay.
disclaimer. You feel me?
Love the disclaimer.
Uh-oh.
Let's go check it out. Be back in a second.